Hello and welcome everybody. Today I'm going to show you the KamAZ mod truck pack, which contains the KamAZ 6350, 6450 and 6351. We're talking about three different trucks, one military version, a civilian version, and a new modern looking one which has a longer frame, and all three of them do offer a couple of different add-ons and custom textures and engines and so on. So right now we are sitting in the Neo version, the most modern one, which is the 6351, which looks like this from the outside. I have already set it up with medium logs. Right, what you can see here is medium logs with a custom texture, so this means the vanilla textures do look a little different compared to this one. One thing to mention is the trailer you can see here in the back is an Ural Spec Trends trailer. This trailer is not content of the KamAZ pack. Some of you might have seen my KamAZ 6322 mod review from a couple of weeks ago, and this trailer you can see right here is part of this pack. So let's start up the engine and head back to the garage, where I will show you the other three. The other two trucks. The one of them you can see right now here. This one is the 6351, which is the newest and most modern looking one. I will show you every detail and try to get you a little insight of the three different trucks and what they do offer in terms of add-ons and texturing and cockpit differences, engines and so on. What you can see here is what I always like to mention is I think they really drive pretty neat through the muddy terrain. The obstacle clearance and axle clearance is pretty good on this one. We have an 8x8 trucks. All three of them are 8x8 trucks. Very important to mention. But you also can see on this add-on, I don't know what this add-on is called exactly. This is a add-on, I guess it's built by the Ural Spec Trends company. The company is located somewhere in the middle of Russia. They do offer custom add-ons for trucks, and the timber crane you can see here, I guess it's called OMTL. Please correct me if I'm wrong. OMTL 97. You might have seen this crane on the KamAZ review I did a couple of weeks ago, and it is the same crane, but on this add-on it's extended. On the KamAZ, if you mount it on the KamAZ, you have it folded over the roof. And on this add-on, this crane is located in the back of the truck on the frame, directly mounted on the frame, and it's extended to the front of the, like overhead of the add-on, like to the front of the cabin of the truck. So right now we are approaching the tunnel to the other area. Let's go through that. Perfect, we have arrived back on the, I guess it was called Mountain Ridge area. This is the season 11, I guess. Scandinavian area, which is pretty nice looking if you ask me. And yeah, it contains two different maps. I'm already through with it, finished it by 100%. And I thought I'm using this map for this today's today's review of the trucks, because it's pretty nice looking. But this grass and melting snow impression, I guess it looks pretty cool. What else we can see is the texturing on the trucks. If I would use a normal map like, let's say, Michigan or Taimyr or any other else map which is in a summer scenario, you wouldn't see the winter texturing like on the tires or on the cabin and everything, every single add-on. Not far away we are going to approach our garage, and there I have parked a few KamAZ trucks with a lot of different configurations. I have parked 3 trucks, you might will see in a moment, with just a basic layout. So you will see them in just an, let's say, oops, I was too fast, sorry. Talking and driving is not the best idea. You will see them in a pretty naked configuration, so there's nothing on it, just the bone bare frame and nothing else, which gives you a good chance and a good idea why I can explain you what are the differences. Right now we're arriving our garage. Here you can see a newer one. This is a 6350, the blue one. Right here is a 6340, 2 trailers. And over there are 2 military ones. And over there are other 3 ones, which I'm going to show you right now. Okay, let's stop the engine. Head over to this 3 KamAZs I parked here. Head into the photo mode. And let's head into the free cam. Okay, let's start over here. So what do we have here? We have on the left side, I'm going to start on the left side. On the left side there is a civilian KamAZ 6450 version. The middle one is a 6350. This is the military one. I guess you can tell this on the black number plate. As far as I know, black number plates means military vehicle within Russia. This one has a white number plate, so this might be a civilian one, and this one as well has a white number plate. So on the left side, 6450. The middle one is the 6350, and the right one is the 6350, and the number one on the end. So this means I guess this stands for the longer frame and the newer, more modern cabin. Cabins are almost the same from the outside, from the basic layout, but they do differ a little from, yeah, like you can see here, from the hood and the bumper and the headlights, and also a little from the inside. So what do we have here? We have here this one is the 6450 model. The cool thing on this one is you can configure it also like this one, taking the old, let's say, hood with the round headlights, and this I guess this is a military bumper. As far as I know, this one is made out of steel, metal, while this one is the newer one for the civilian version and for the use in normal civilian uses, with a metal made of plastic. This is what as far as I know, what my translations say. And also the newer HUD. There are no headlights right in the HUD. Right now I'm not sure which one I picked. Let's head directly into the interior of the truck. There I can show you a little more of it. Yes, I guess this is this one. Okay. This is what the interior looks like on the 64. Yes, let's make sure. 6450 model. If you ask me, the interior looks pretty nice. Pretty much details. It's very let's say a basic Russian design. We have not much comfort. They're just basic seats. Just pretty bare bones dashboard, and there's nothing more to tell about it, I think. Okay, this is a little detail. I think there you can adjust the interior heating with cold and warm, hazardous lights, and all the other switches you need, I guess, for locking the axles and something like that. Yes, okay, let's head out to the outside. And one more little detail there is between these two. The obviously newer one, I guess the cabin is the same, if you ask me. I think there's not much of a difference between these two. But there is one little detail, and this is the windscreen. The windscreen on this one, on the 6350 model, is split. There's a little frame inside of it, and as you can see here, it has two window wipers. Like this one, the newer one, there's no split. This is a one-piece windscreen, and it has 3 window wipers. And there's also another detail which doesn't change if you change this one to the old style HUD. The outside air deflectors, these things where you can see the direction lights. This white plastic cover is the air deflector, I guess, and on this one the air deflector is half of its size of this one compared to this one, and the direction light is also directly mounted on the cabin, while on this one it's, I guess, mounted on the air deflector, as far as you ask me. So I guess this is as far as I can see it from here. The newer one, the 6351, is a little different. It's different from the inside. I will show you this right now. Right here we have metal installation. I think this is used for using a wire in order to fix the hook of a crane or something like that. I've seen this on a 60 model, but on this one we don't have the opportunity to use a crane, and therefore we don't have you cannot use a wiring to store a hook or something. This is just for cosmetics, I guess. But they're there. In general, I think the whole cabin pretty looks the same. We have, I would say, the same windscreen like on the 6350 model. It's made out of one piece. We do have 3 window wipers. We have the same outside mirrors like every model has. We have, I guess, the same cabin, starting from this part here to this part. But what is different is the HUD and the front bumper. And I guess this area here too. Yes, this one is pretty different. Yeah. If we take a look at the frame, sorry, I have to get along with my camera right here. Trying to move very slow. If we take a look at the frames, what we can see is now from this direction, the right ones, the 63 and 6450 model, has just the same frame. It's the same. It's based on the same frame. There's nothing changed. This one is a little newer. It's, like I say, the civilian version. Like the middle one is the military version. I guess there are not much differences. If you can see the fuel system, the tanks. I don't know what this is. I guess this is some kind of a supply box or something. This is also this. It's also mounted on the same place on both of the frames. What we can see here is driving shaft, transfer case. I guess this is kind of a transfer case which manages the powertrain from the second rear, from the rear axles and the second axles. And if you go to the newer one, to the 6351, it's not like 51, it's like 6350 and then a 1, like this. I'm going to show you 6350 and 1. This one has a longer frame, so which gives you a little more opportunities. This is also the only one which can have a 3 cargo bed, I guess, and a crane, while the other two can only choose either a crane or a 3-slot cargo bed. Due to this longer frame, we have the opportunity to mount both of it, crane and cargo bed. I'm going to show you later in the configuration. What's also pretty cool on these trucks is the level of detail. It's, if you ask me, pretty outstanding for Snowrunner trucks. I can show you here. We have this is a fuel filter. I guess this one is made by MAN filters. The texturing on this one is pretty high, or made of pretty high resolution. You can read pretty much of the detail. PL 420 SM. There we have the engine. It's a KamAZ 740 engine. We have 3 different engines on the trucks. One with 320 brake horsepower, then one with 360, I guess, and the best and highest one with the 400 brake horsepower. But it's always the same. It's a KamAZ engine, a V8 B-turbo KamAZ engine, as you can see here. There is 1 turbo, exhaust piping going down, and on the other side we have the other turbo, and also you can see the turbo knee, the downpipe, which leads right to the frame, and I guess it comes out here. Yes, this is the, yeah, that's the exhaust pipe on the end. This is also a basic installation, I guess. The spare part mounting, where we can see here. And if we go here, I'm trying to move the camera very slowly. I can show you the engine a little bit. The mod creator, of which created this one, is also the same like on the MZKT or KamAZ or SIL 131. Is pretty much in love with detail. You can see this right here. You will see if I'm going through the, I guess this is an air filter. I'm trying to go like underneath this. He even tried to pretty much get into the detail with engine parts. Trying to get through here. Then I'm yes. Going to show you. Nope, it's not that easy. Not so easy as I thought. Try to make it through the cabin. Here's another little detail which is pretty much high resolution. I guess this is instruction of how to get the whole cabin leaned forward or open in order to get some working done on the engine. It's pretty hard for me. I think I cannot get any closer to the engine, but you might see here there's a lot of very lot of details and wiring, the whole block, the head of the cylinder. Everything is pretty much into the detail and made with much love, I guess. Don't know. Not sure what this is, but I guess this was a supply box here, fuel system. And if you compare the 3 of them, you can see fuel system is a little bit different than the newest one. I guess the tank size is different, which is different in fact. The older ones do have 420 liters of fuel capacity, while the new ones have 375. I guess, don't nail me on this, but I guess it's 375. And also the supply box here is right on the other side, and the older ones it's mounted on the left side, and here in the new one it's mounted on the right side. trying to show you the... No, does not let me in. I am now heading just for a moment in the interior of the new one, because it's a little different to the older ones. The whole dashboard is different, switches are different, and seats are different. Yeah, it looks a little much more modern from the inside. Let's head right to the inside of the truck for just one moment. And as we proceed, I'm going to show you the other ones. Yes, this one is different compared to the other ones, to the older one. Yeah, you can see the seat sheets is totally different. We have the bed. Yes, the bed is different. I guess the sheets are different. We have another door handles, and the whole dashboard is looks different. If you ask me, it's pretty nice made, with much detail. Okay, let's head outside. This shows the yeah, let's say the basic versions without any add-ons. I'm going to head to another one. What we have here is what we have seen right over there. This is a 6450 version, which is configurable with the new style hood. I can show you the other one. Oops, this one was the wrong one. This was not what I wanted to show you. Trying to get into this one. Yep, this one is the one I wanted to show you. This one is also the 6440 version, the civilian version, but configured with the old HUD. So you have the bigger air deflectors, but even or still the metal bumper, the military metal bumper, and the old HUD with the headlights in the HUD. Yes. Okay, I'm going to get to this one. Yes. Okay. So these two trucks, the blue ones, are all over the same. Let's start up the engines. Also part of this KamAZ pack is trailers. And we have, I'm not sure, right, we do have, I guess, 5 trailers. We do have nicest trailers, like this two. Those were semi-trailers. Semi-off-road trailers. Give me a moment, I'm going to connect this one. Yes, connected. Okay, pretty okay. This one has a pretty nice lighting on it. nicest is a company which produces trailers and off-road trailers for military. I'm not sure military, but I'm sure for civilian purpose. This one here, what you can see, is a 6-slot trailer, and it's everything all made by real blueprints, and everything is made by the same size. So the truck is also made by blueprints, so it all fits together, it all matches, and it's all the same scaling size. So it gives you a pretty realistic idea of what it would look like in the real life if you decide to buy one of these mods and drive them. This is also for the other mods, the Cross 6322, the SIL 131 and the MZKT are all made in the same scaling size, and are all made of the real life blueprints. And every add-on, every little single detail is made of the real blueprints, and this is pretty cool, because if you compare it to vanilla trucks or trucks from other mod creators, there's might some difference in scaling. And for this one, this gives you Within these mods, if you're using only mods from this mod curator, you have a real-life size comparison of it, which is pretty cool if you ask me. I'm going to reverse this one just for a little bit. Right on the other side, we have the same trailer. It's the same basic trailer. It's the same frame. It's the same color. It's the same manufacturer. It's also built by, I'm trying to show you if you can see it here, nicest. But this one over here with the yellow bars, this one is designed to transport long logs, especially for Snowrunner. I'm going to stop the engine now. Jumping to the other truck. We have another trailer from nicest right in this back. This one is also blue, and it's a normal dolly trailer designed for this one. Okay, perfect. We just have it here. It's a nicest 8322. The blue color tone differs a little from the cargo bed color tone from the truck, but that's not a big deal if you ask me. It's a pretty nice looking combination. This truck is designed for carrying 2 cargo slots of any possible cargo you can imagine. There's no cargo limitations in this one. Lighting is also implemented. Lights on, lights off. Looks pretty nice. Not going to put it out. Let's turn the lights off. Let's turn the engines off. Stopping the engine. Okay, now I'm going to show you another truck which is placed a little outside of this area. I'm going to show you. I hope I'm picking the right one. This is it. This is a military one which carries a REM module. This module was used in the military for supporting troops and giving support to certain working tasks. I don't know. We have a cargo crane. We have a, I would say it's a one slot cargo bed. It's not usable. You cannot pack any cargo on this cargo bed. It's just for cosmetics. But if you go with the camera right in it, there are, I don't know, 2 tires, and I think we have also fuel on board for refueling or something. Let's start up the engine and let's take a closer look. Another pretty nice detail on the trucks, which all of the trucks have, is the operating hood. You can open the hood on every truck, which is pretty unique in the Snowrunner universe and within Snowrunner modding. The lighting is just pretty bad right now, but it's pretty well made from the inside. There's so much detail you can see through this when you open the hood, and I really have to say this is pretty unique. I really like this. It doesn't have any purpose in Snowrunner or in the base game, but it's just a nice little detail which the mod creator has implemented. Okay, let's put the diff lock on. Low gear. Let's take it for a ride for a little one. I have to say I really like the sounds of the trucks. They do sound a little more modern. The engine's a little more modern. It's not like this old Russian petrol engine starting up. It's pretty much on the point and sounds pretty realistic if you ask me. Sounding is pretty cool. Also the physics model, I have to say always again, the physics model on this truck is pretty well made. They are going so well through the mud. You might run into trouble when using add-ons for logging, because the basic frame of the trucks it's pretty thin, or let's say small. You don't have much wide of track width, and the KamAZ trucks, especially this one, easy, or let's say tend to tip over when loading with cargo or high cargo like logs. We have several add-ons which allow you to load medium logs, and medium logs stacked pretty high, and when there's cargo stacked pretty high on this one, the KamAZ is, or let's say it tends to tip over, and it's pretty easy tipped over, so you have to drive very carefully through the terrain. But if you get used to it, it's not a huge deal. I guess it's pretty realistic in the end. And if you compare it with a KamAZ to 6322 side by side, you will see the track width of the two trucks is pretty different. This one is a pretty small truck. What defines the track width? Going to stop it. Let's say what we have on board on the REM module. This module I'm going to show you right now later in the garage does offer two different color tones. Okay, we have a refueling option. Okay, the REM evacuation add-on is carrying 850 liters of fuel, which can be used for several purposes. And we have repair part. No, that's not what I wanted. We have one spare wheel. Okay, here we have the REM evacuation add-on. We have 1000 points of repair parts and two spare wheels, which we already saw right on the cargo bed here. Okay, I'm going to stop the engine, and I would say let's head into the garage. Right before we do that, I'm going to show you another military ones we have here. What I'm going to show you again, because I guess the angle of lighting is now pretty much perfect. Starting up the engine, I'm going to open up the hood and show you what's beneath the hood, under the hood. This option does every truck offer, every single truck, the 63, 50, 64, 50, and the newer one with the newer, more modern looking hood and bumper look always the same. Going to the photo mode, free cam. Yeah, and as we saw right before on the different 3 different trucks where I was flying around with the photo mode, you see here there's lots of detail. 1.3%. I guess it's what's this? It's 1.3%. I guess it's has something to do with the headlights, because there's the lighting symbol. But yes, it's pretty nice details, and I'm not sure what this is. Maybe it's something for the interior. Right back of this, I call it now pump. The silver colored thing is the water cooling unit, I think. The water cooler, yeah. With all of its piping and wiring, yeah. But like I mentioned before, this has no special purpose in Snowrunner. This is just for cosmetics. This is a little gimmick you can use if you want to show off. Okay, then stop the engine, let's head to the garage, and I'm going to show you the different configuration options on the 3 different trucks. Let's go to the truck store. Okay, let's start with the 6350 military version. Okay, it comes as per default with the 3-slot cargo bed. Let's start with the engines. We do have 3 different engines. We have the 3, start from the beginning, KamAZ 740.51 engine with 320 brake horsepower, with 360 brake horsepower and 400. I have to say I don't have much experience with these two engines because I always drive this one, but I guess there might be differences in terms of performance and fuel consumption. We have several gearbox options. Every gearbox has, I've already tested all three of them. All three gearboxes do have different gear ratios, but I still prefer to go with this one, with the basic one, with the one which is installed per default. Suspensions, like this is a typical thing from what the mod creator does on all of his trucks. He does not offer several suspension options. Every truck he designs has just one suspension option. I don't know why, but I've never asked this, but I'm pretty fine with this. It's on this one, it's a pretty high version because the KamAZ looks pretty raced to me, but yeah, it's okay. This might be an explanation for the fact that this one is tipping over pretty easy. Another thing is we do have two different kind of tires. We have the KamAZ 1260, which is a tire that exists in real life. You can Google this, KamAZ 1260, 425 by 85 and R21, 21 inches. If you type this into Google, you will find exactly this tire. And the another tire is the Omskina 0184, same dimensions. The profile looks a little different. Let's say the tire track looks completely different. The performance on these two tires is pretty much the same. It's just a different tire which looks a little different. We have 4 different winch options. I'm also going with this one. There is no autonomous winch. Sorry, I have to tell you that. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's disappointing for one or another person, but no autonomous winch. Yeah, or we have the spare wheels matching to the wheels you installed. Diff lock is installed per default. And now we're coming to the frame add-ons. Frame add-ons, we do have a loader crane, the ANT-12-2, which is produced by the Ural Special Equipment Plant. This is also, like I mentioned before, a wheel crane. It's built in the 3D model is built after or according to blueprints, and it's everything right in terms of scaling. In terms of scaling to match the scaling of the trucks. What we have here is the REM evacuation module. I'm going to wait a moment. I'm going to buy this truck for one moment, and I'm going to show you the different color options on the REM module. Okay, perfect. This is the REM module I showed you right before. It has 2 spare wheels and 1000 repair parts and 850 liters of fuel, and there are options in colors. We have a white coloring, an all white coloring to it. This one, correct me if I'm wrong, means mine clearing or demining or something. I'm not sure. I guess, or as far as I know, the Russians or everything, or every nation who used this REM module, this was primarily used for doing mine clearing duties or something like that. Okay, there. Let's go ahead. Let's continue. We have a cell low. We have a cell high. We have. Okay, let's continue with this. We have tire fenders on the front 2 axles, which looks pretty cool. We have cell low, cell high, and we have this VMLK1 log carrier, which is designed to carry medium logs in Snowrunner. It's also a real life add-on, which is again made of according to blueprints with the right size and scaling. So this, if you if you're going to hit Google and search VMLK in combination with the KamAZ 6350 model, you will find exact this truck with this add-on. This one is an existing combination. Okay, what do we have here? We have this searchlight mounted on the left outside mirror. You can choose the option to uninstall this, what I did right now, as you can see. Let's go back and install it. We have 3 different options on the windscreen filter. We have KamAZ, and a Russian kind flag. We can choose between different door emblems. We have the 6350 and the 6450 door emblem. We have a yellow reflective strip. And we have for all, I would say for the smokers out there, a side window deflector. So window down and smoke up, smoke on. What we also can do is we can install a short exhaust pipe on this one, which is located right under the front bumper, as you can see. I'm not sure if you can see it. From this point of view, left under the front bumper there is the exhaust pipe. This one is used if you want to tow or carry fuel and to avoid heating going up to inflammable areas. The whole exhaust system is mounted in the front. So standard exhaust is mounted already on the back side, what we already saw outside when I showed off the 3 trucks side by side. Okay, on the rooftop we have an orange beacon light. Front bumper on this one is not changeable. We have only the option on the old one. What we can do is we just can add the Euro class hood emblem, which says Euro 2 360 turbo, and we can also install the military headlight covers. And again, on the roof of the cabin we can install the sun shields, 2 different options. Those are also no vanilla or Snowrunner sun shields. These are really existing KamAZ or sun shields which were used on this KamAZ models. This is also one cool detail I really like on this one, is the hubcaps on the 2 front axles of the truck. As you can see here, the rear axle stays as it is, and the hubcaps you can install on the 2 front axles. Looks also pretty cool. Now I'm going to show you the, which is much more interesting if you ask me, the civilian version. Because we can do a lot of different configuration options on this one. So engines, the same like on the other one. Gearboxes also the same like on the other ones. Suspensions the same. Tires also the same. I'm going, or let's see, proceeding very fast through this. We have the same winch options. Spare wheel options also the same. Diff lock speaking for itself, it's installed per default. And we have here the frame options. Most of the frame options are pretty much the same like on the military version. We have the crane. We do have this one, which is pretty nice. We have a ATC 12B fuel tanker, which is made pretty nice, pretty much detailed. I really like this. I use this a lot. We have a 3-slot cargo bed. This is a vanilla add-on. Also vanilla add-on. This is the seismic module, vibrator module. Also vanilla. Like on the other one, we have the tire fenders for the front axle. We have a civilian lock area. This one does not offer the opportunity to install a crane. It's just with the yellow bars. It's also looking pretty nice, and it's designed for medium locks. We have to settle low, settle high, and that's pretty much it. Okay, I'm going to... What are we going to install? Let's go with the crane on it. Okay. In the miscellaneous area, we have pretty much the same like we had on the military version. We have the searchlight, we have these 3 different windscreen filters, we have also the door emblems, the reflective strip, the side window deflector for all the smokers. Here you can see it better. The short exhaust piping system for towing or carrying inflammable goods. Standard exhaust. Also again the orange beacon light mounted on the roof. And here, this is the interesting part of this truck. We can put this one back to the old one, to the old military looking one. This goes by, we are deinstall the plastic bumper, we are going with the metal bumper and installing the old hood. This one we can also go with the flammable liquid sign if you want to take this. And we have here also the opportunity to install the military headlight covers. And so what we did right now is we transferred this one, the new looking one, into an old looking one, which is pretty cool. In total, this gives you a lot of configuration options and coloring, and let's say the pack contains just 3 different trucks, but with this little option, with the newer bumper, with the plastic bumper and the newer hood, you have at least four trucks, 4 different looking trucks. Which is pretty cool if you ask me. We have here the same sun shield, and there's also the same options with the hubcaps on the front axle, like we've already seen on the other ones. Yeah, it's a pretty nice looking truck. I'm going to show you colors. One typical thing for the mod creator who designs these trucks, he does not offer a lot of different color combinations, which is not a problem for me, but just a fact worth mentioning. Yeah, we do have a white cabin. This one does not work. This one would look pretty nice. The yellow color finish is designed for the newer new HUD. If you go to choose this one and go 1 step back in the menu, it will change to this one, because the basic dyeing option in the truck layout is this red-orange color. So this one is not possible. It just looks like it's possible, but it isn't. We have this one, which looks pretty nice, and we have the blue one, which also looks pretty nice. Okay, now I'm going to show you the last one, the 6351 version with the longer frame. It just offers, let's buy it. It just offers a little different options, configuration options. This one is not designed for semi-trailers, so there's no option to install low or a high saddle. But we have other things. We have also the crane. We have the same cargo bed as you already have seen on the other ones. And we have the option on this one, and this is the only one which can do this. Sorry. Yeah, that's what I wanted to show you. This is a pretty useful combination in Snowrunner. You have a 3-slot cargo bed mounted on the back and a crane. This gives you a big variety of this truck. It can be used in many circumstances. It's pretty cool. This is only possible on this one. This is also a pretty cool add-on. This is also a real-life add-on. I don't know what the add-on is called exactly, but the crane is the OMT L97, and this one is designed to carry short-sized logs. Exactly, short-sized logs. It's also exactly looking like this available in real life. So what we do have Next, okay, this is a vanilla option. This is also a vanilla option. One vanilla option after vanilla option. Yes, and there we go. We have the, it's called lock carrier with the crane. Okay, it's also again the OMTL, the infamous OMTL 97 timber crane with the timber grab. Right here extended over the top of the whole add-on. And also, this add-on does exist in real life and is on this truck designed and built according to blueprints, and everything in size and fitting is as it should be in real life, and it looks pretty cool if you use it for carrying logs. Okay, now I'm going to show you the miscellaneous area. This truck does not offer so many options like the other twos. We have the same windscreen options, windscreen sun filter options. We have a removable door emblem. We have the reflective strip. We have the well-known window side deflector for all the smokers out there. We have the standard exhaust. You can dismount it, but I'm not sure what happens. There's no option, just to tell you guys, there's no options in changing the hood or bumper. This one is like it is. It's just the newer one, the new modern one, and this one is not, cannot be changed to an old one. Rooftop, like we've seen before, beacon lights. Yeah, we have here the standard bumper, which cannot be removed, and the modern HUD can also not be removed. What we can add is a Euro 3, so 360 turbo intercooler emblem tag on the HUD. This is the only option we have here. Yeah, we have the same sun shields on the top of the cabin, and we have also the same rims. Yes, and I would say this is pretty much it. I have parked here a newer one. Sorry, it's already gotten pretty late, so it's now midday. Also, the newer one provides the opportunity to open the hood. It looks the same to the other one. Yeah, I guess this concludes my little review of this, I would say, beautiful trucks. There's many detail in it. I guess the mod creator spent many hours to finish this these beautiful trucks. Yes, I would say this is it. Enjoy the video. Leave a comment if you want to. Feel free to ask me any questions. I hope I have not forgotten anything, and have a nice day and see you next time. Goodbye.